Hello, my name's Ken. Welcome to my channel. This is the first vlog of a series. I'm going to discuss my issues and my medical history. To give you a brief history, I'm going to tell you now what happened to me. When I was 11, I was diagnosed with a brainstem tumor. Because of where it was located, the doctors could not do anything for me. But the surgeon at the time, Christopher Pigeon, could do a biopsy. When they did the biopsy, they found out how serious the issue was. As a result, they sent me home because they couldn't do anything for me. They put me on a 6-month course of radiotherapy, I think it was. And over time, the tumor regressed when reduced in size. However, when I was in my late teens, about 16 and 17, I had a relapse. Unknowing to me at the time, if anyone had a relapse with my condition, there was no hope of survival. So I was given medication and I was allowed to stay home because I was so young, and my parents' wish at the time. I'm glad I did. I was on a lot of steroids and a lot of painkillers because I was getting headaches as well. I think it was Christmas of 1987, I went into coma. Now, when I went into a coma, I was given 24 hours to live on Christmas Eve. So, well, I was in a coma, so I didn't know what was going on. And however, on Christmas Day, I woke up and I wanted my food with my family downstairs because we lived in a one-story house. So my father and my neighbor had to carry me downstairs. Over time, I managed to get better. I think it was over a few years I got better. Over time, I did get better. When I was in my 20s, I went on holidays with a few friends from college. When I was on holidays, I did a bungee jump. And then within a week of having the bungee jump, I did a second bungee jump. I started feeling well when I was on holidays. So when I got home, I went straight to my consultant. And he confirmed that I had a hemorrhage. However, he told me there was nothing they could do. The hemorrhage stopped. So he said, you go out and enjoy your life. When, over the course of 20 years, 25 years, I had about 7 or 8 hemorrhages. When I had the 7th hemorrhage, I went to my local hospital that dealt with my issue. My neurosurgeon at the time, Christopher Pigeon, had retired on the same day that I went into hospital. So 3 doctors then had to review my case, what my previous consultant had in mind. A consultant stepped forward and he said he can do the operation. My new consultant is Stephen Young. When they did the operation, I had a few issues. The operation was a success. However, I had a few issues. One of the issues was I couldn't walk properly. So Over a few weeks, I got physiotherapy in the hospital. Now, after the operation, after I got out of the hospital, I managed to keep doing exercise and getting out and meeting friends or friend, going places, and the walking slowly got better, and my walking improved to the extent where I didn't need assistance anymore. 2 years ago, I had another hemorrhage, and this was a complete shock to everyone, including my doctors. It turns out the Cavernoma. It turns out the Cavernoma is located higher up in the brainstem than the original one. The hemorrhage I had in 2016 resulted in my walking getting worse without an aid. I'll show you those later on. My speech gets blurred when I'm tired, and I've got a few other issues as well. In 2016, after I spent nearly 3-4 months in hospital, I went to a rehabilitation hospital to learn to walk again. Unfortunately, I didn't improve as fast as I'd hoped, and I am going then to another hospital and doing more physio. The third hospital gave me more physio than the first hospital, and I improved a bit more. When I got home, I had half exercise to do every morning, and I get around the house doing a rollator. I'll show you later on. I have care going to the house every day, nearly, 4 days a week, to help me do my exercises, and also to be there in case I need help getting in or out of the shower. I can shower myself, no problem. It's just getting in and getting out. So if I need assistance, they are there for me. So in a nutshell, I was in 3 hospitals in 2016. I spent over 10 months in hospital in 3 different hospitals in 2016. And now I am still learning to walk. I can walk with a stick under supervision of a carer, but I can't walk on my own. I need assistance at all times when I'm walking with a stick. I can walk with a rollator around the house under no supervision. I get around outside using a wheelchair. I have a manual and I have a power wheelchair. What I'm planning to do is do a video once a week and to show you or to explain to you about my issues and to answer any questions you have. Also, I want to take you with me when I go places to see how I get around, how I tackle, how I overcome certain obstacles. So, for me, this is a journey, and I want to invite you with me. I want to answer all your questions. So, subscribe, keep in touch, and I'll keep you posted on what's happening. Anyway, goodbye, and I'll talk to you again later on. Bye.